Hi Todd, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Yeah, really well, thanks. So Todd's going to tell us about some of the new optics that Nauticam got this year. So tell us a bit about them.
Yeah, so we have two new macro optics. We have the SMC3. So if you're familiar with our SMC1, it's very similar. You're going to get basically the same magnification, same image quality, but you're going to get it in a much smaller size. It's about a third of the size, third of the weight. You do actually get better optics with this one. With most of your lenses, like a 100mm lens, you're going to get up to about 2.5 magnification with most of these, but it's just a great super macro optic. Go from shooting standard 1:1 all the way out to super macro with a great, image quality, nice sub.
And it looks a lot smaller and a bit lighter. I know the one I've got is actually quite heavy. I put it in my camera bag and then all of a sudden it's like, wow, it's like...
Yeah, so I don't have one of the original ones to show you side by side, but it is about a third of the size difference, a lot lighter, and it is a little bit less money too, which is great. We also have the Midfield optimizer. So it's kind of a unique product. So when you put a flat port underwater, you're really screwing up the optics. You get pin cushion distortion, you get a lot of chromatic aberration, basically are creating a lot of problems. This is designed to basically get rid of all of that. So you've got much sharper image, you've got more contrast, and the nice thing about adding that added sharpness and that added contrast, you pretty much eliminate all of the focus hunting. So it is a diopter, so you don't get your infinity focus anymore, but basically from about 4 inches up to about 4 feet, put this on, your camera, pretty much anything you're using is just going to snap to focus, and you're going to get much better image quality than you will with just the standard flat port.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, as a macro shooter myself, like the focus hunting is the thing that's just like drives me nuts.
Yeah, I mean, for years I've pretty much, autofocus just to get it in range and then use manual focus.
That's right.
But the autofocus on the new cameras is so good. The focus tracking is so good. So with this, I mean, it's a game changer.
Yeah, and is this adaptable to different types of houses as well, or is it pretty unique to Nauticam, or how do you guys?
I mean, it's a 60, don't quote me on this, 67mm thread. It's a standard macro thread, whatever that is. Cut that out of it. So it'll go on most systems. The one thing that's unique about Nauticam though is you'll notice on most of ours, the diopter actually sticks out of the back a little bit. It's meant to fit really, really tight. So depending on what adapter or how you're screwing it on, it may not work as well on another port as it would with the Nauticam. But you should be able to adapt it to other systems.
That's great. Thanks so much. And tell us a little bit about, like last year you launched like the WACP, the FCP.
Yeah,
so how those going, how are people finding shooting with those optics?
Fisheye conversion port is awesome because, as you know, there is no actual full frame fisheye zoomable lens. You have the 8 to 15, but the problem with the 8 to 15, you shoot it either at 8 or at 15. You get a circle or you get a full frame fisheye. So this basically, I don't want to like dumb it down to the point of like a Tokina because it's much better image quality, but the Tokina was awesome on a crop sensor. So you basically have that zoom, but you get a lot more zoom range with most of the lenses you would use behind it. The image quality is really good.
It gives you that flexibility, doesn't it, when you're shooting?
And you can put a 14mm lens behind it and get the circular fisheye if you want that look. But you can only shoot so many circles.
That's exactly right. Some people love those shots. Okay, that's great. Thanks, Todd. Really appreciate your time.
You're very welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Cheers.